I'm Christian Schaefer with your WMAR 2 News update. A sergeant with the Baltimore City Police Homicide Unit is in custody facing charges of kidnapping and extortion. The sergeant's name is James Lloyd. He lives in the Gwynn Oak area of Baltimore County. Investigators say he had hired a person to do a renovation project at his home. Officials say Lloyd did not like the job that was done and demanded his money back. And then investigators say Lloyd forced the victim to get into a car with him, go to a bank, and get a certified check for the refund. The victim told detectives he was afraid Lloyd was going to arrest him, so he followed the demand. This morning, the Baltimore City Police Commissioner has confirmed that James Lloyd is in the custody of the Baltimore County Police Department. Lloyd is also suspended without pay. Also, 3 other BPD homicide detectives are accused of being involved in that crime. They've been assigned to administrative duties for the time being. Baltimore City Mayor Jack Young released a statement on Thursday night that he is, quote, utterly sickened and appalled by this most recent charge of corruption against high-ranking Baltimore City police officers. City Councilman Ryan Dorsey has been in a dispute with the union that represents police officers in Baltimore City this week over that police memorial downtown. Wrote on Twitter, quote, rampant police corruption is a leading threat to public safety. Very disturbing that up to 4 homicide detectives may be involved in this. Extracurricular, he calls it, abuse of power. And he looks forward to statements from Governor Larry Hogan and the police union, FOP Lodge 3, on that incident. Stay with WMAR 2 News for more information about that developing story. Also on a Friday, Baltimore City Police released the video from the body-worn cameras worn by the officers who shot and wounded a man earlier this month. Now, police say that man had been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia before the shooting. Family members had called 911 early on the morning of July 1st saying Ricky Walker Jr. was having a behavioral health issue. Police say when 2 officers confronted Walker in the basement of that home on Falkirk Road in Northeast Baltimore, he pulled out a gun and aimed it at an officer. That's when they say the officer shot him. Now, after that shooting, the ACLU that same day put out a statement which read in part that the incident further points out how Baltimore's overdependence on police is setting them up to fail and costing unnecessary lives. On Thursday, the police commissioner, Michael Harrison, said this was a police matter because the 911 operator had been told the man might have been armed, making it unsafe for paramedics all by themselves. He says all the officers who did respond that day had behavioral health training. Ricky Walker, by the way, is still recovering at the hospital in stable condition, and city police say he's facing assault charges as well. Today kicks off the Maryland Food Truck Week. This year features more than 75 trucks with events and trucks practicing proper health and safety measures. They'll be traveling around the state, but they make stops certain days in Baltimore County for each week. Maryland Food Truck Week also partners with Meals on Wheels of Central Maryland. In fact, last year, they raised more than $2,500 for that organization, which has been busy over the past several months. If you'd like to sit down and enjoy your meal, they're putting more tables in Canton this weekend. Baltimore City is shutting down all the roads around O'Donnell Square to allow the restaurants to have more outdoor space for dining. It starts today, runs through Sunday, each day noon to 10. Both directions of O'Donnell Street between Linwood and Potomac will be closed, and no street parking there as well along O'Donnell Square.
Now from WMAR 2 News, Maryland's most accurate forecast.
Happy Friday, everyone. On this Friday, we are tracking Tropical Storm Faye. Oh, yes, bringing some rain across the area. We're going to continue to track the showers and thunderstorms as we go through the weekend into next week. And also, the heat and the humidity just going to linger as we go into next week as well. Today's the only day that we're actually getting a break from the heat, but the humidity is really going to be out in full force. I'll show you those numbers in a matter of moments. But there's Tropical Storm Faye, continues to work its way on off to the north at about 10 miles an hour. And as we go through the day, it will continue to drop some rain across the area as well. And with that, we actually do have a flash flood watch that's in effect. You can see that for the eastern shore. That goes until 4 o'clock this afternoon, and those warnings extend off to the east and up to the north. So that's going to be the scenario. The muggy meter is high today, and it's going to stay high pretty much across the board. And then we hit the 70s again as we head into the end of next week. So the heat and the humidity not going anywhere anytime soon. In terms of the rain, yes, the bulk of the rain, the heaviest rain, will be on the eastern shore for today. And then we have another system that's going to try to work its way in tomorrow afternoon, evening time frame, and that could be bringing us a few more scattered showers and thunderstorms to the area. But with that said, we will see some sunshine tomorrow mixing with the clouds. Don't cancel any type of plans, and just keep your eye to the sky, because again, it will be more scattered in nature as we head into your Saturday. But look at the heat, Christian. It starts to come back. Those temperatures will be in the 90s across the board. And as we head into the middle of next week, the end of next next week, it's going to start to feel more like the triple digits.
Looking rough out there. Lynette, thanks very much. Stay with us online at WMAR2news.com all day long for updates on top stories and breaking news. And for news and weather on the go, you can always download the WMAR2 News app. It is in the App Store. It's got live radar, which you might need today. And you can get breaking news alerts set up to come straight to your phone or tablet. Thanks for watching. I'm Christian Schaefer.
This WMAR2 News update is sponsored by Jones Junction.